Hello, today I'm going to tell you how to use your Cloud Intelligent app on your TV so you can view your cameras with the Cloud Intelligent apps. Right now I'm using the Google ONN box. I got it from Walmart for $19.99, and right now you're looking at this on a Vizio TV. So I'm using this actual keyboard, the wireless Bluetooth keyboard, and I'm gonna just show you how it works, okay? So like right now I can use the keyboard and just play the stuff in real time, and then I come over here, you see the mouse, and then I can make the picture big on my screen like this. And if I have more cameras, I'm gonna come over here, tap it with my mouse on the, I'm using this function, the mouse touchpad. You will need this to do this. Then I'm gonna hit this arrow here, and then on these three bars at the top left hand, right hand side, if I click this and go to quad screen, it'll show me every camera that I have on my network. So I have two different cameras, you know, so I can watch this one over here at this home and this one at this house. And like I said, if I want to make it big, you know, I just have to, you know, hit the back arrow on this thing, and I'll hit the back arrow again, and now I'm back here to the main page where I can either click on here or I can scroll down to the other one. So that's how you can view your cameras on your TV. So now let's go through the steps, which is going to be a lot of steps to download these apps on your TV and do it. But if you have the patience, you can do it, okay? So please like and subscribe, and we'll start the tutorial right here and now. Okay, this is the first thing that you need. This is the security camera that I have. It records 24/7, and it's Vizio, whatever it is. And right now it's currently, this is on Amazon, I'll put it in the link. It's currently $59 for the camera. And then you get a SD card in it, a 512 gigabyte SD card that you can put in it. So that way you can record 24/7. I'll show you where the SD card is. Okay, this is the 512 SD gigabyte card. It runs about $31. I have another video showing how to set up the camera and everything. So I'm gonna put that at the end of this video if you wanna get this particular camera. I highly recommend it because it follows you. It records 24/7. You can't beat it. It's one of the best cameras out there, and then you don't have to pay monthly for it. So this is what you need physically to get it started to watch it on your TV. And here's another item that we need, which is our Bluetooth mini keyboard. Amazon, link will be in the description. It's about $25 currently right now. You apply the 15% coupon on it, you get it for a little less. It might be $25 altogether when you buy it, but you need this keyboard right here, okay? So that's another item that we need. And now that we got the items that I think we need, we can get started on how to load the software onto our TVs, onto our devices. Okay, the first app we need to get is called the downloader. I'm gonna show you how to get it on the Fire Stick real quick. So on your home screen, on the Fire Stick, we need to scroll down to the third row where our apps is at, and then scroll over to this magnifying glass. Click on the magnifying glass, and then scroll down to search. Click on search, and then type in D for downloader, and you should see downloader. Click on downloader. It's gonna look like this. You click on it, and if you don't have it, just go ahead and install it, okay? I have it installed, so I'm not gonna go through all that. So once you have it and you install it, we're gonna come back to the home page after you installed it, okay? And then we're gonna scroll over, all the way over to our settings, which is the last one. and we're going to scroll down to My Fire TV. And if you do not have developer option on your screen, you need to click on About, and you're going to see whatever your Fire Stick is. You click this about 7 times till you see you are already a developer option. So you need to hit the center button till you see this. Just keep on tapping the center button, and once you see that, you scroll back and you're going to see developer option. You click on developer option, you scroll down to install unknown apps, and you go down to downloader, and you turn it on so you can download the apps on the downloader. So that's how you do it on the Fire Stick. Now let me go to the Google ONN box, okay? On the Google ONN box, which I love so much better than the Fire Stick, we're gonna be on the home screen, and it's highlighted on For You. We're gonna scroll over to where it says Apps. We're gonna scroll down, keep on scrolling down till we get down here where it says Entertainment. We're gonna scroll over 1, 2, till we get to Tools. Click on Tools, and you should see Downloader right here. So you would click on the downloader, and it says Install. So we're gonna click on Install and install the downloader. And then after that installs, on this one, you don't really have to do the, what's that we did on the other one? I forget, I'm having a brain fart. But we don't have to do the, but we can still do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just go ahead and hit the house button and show you how we're gonna do the developer option even on the ONN box, okay? So hit the house button one more time till we're here on the main screen. We're gonna hit the settings button. Then we're gonna hit the white button, and then we're gonna scroll down to System. Click on System with the white button. Scroll down to, okay, see I have developer options right here, but we need to go to, I think it's About. Click on About, and then once you click on About, you would click on the Android build. So you have to click on About, click on Android build, and then you tap this till you see no need, you are already a developer option. So you just tap that until you see you are a developer option. So that's why we saw that already. So the next step is to get the apps that we need to run the Cloud Edge, okay? Before we open up our downloader, I want to pair the iPad's mini keyboard with the TV. So the first thing we need to do is, it's an on and off button here. We're going to turn this on. And if we hit the Find number and this above the tab, when we hit that, it'll be yellow. And that means that it's good for the dongle that comes with it. But we want it in Bluetooth mode, so we need to hit the Find number and above the tab, and now it's blue. And now we hit the Find number and the F1 button and hold it, and it'll start flashing. So now it's in pairing mode. So we need to get our remote, and we're gonna go to the settings button on our remote, scroll down to Bluetooth. This is on the ONN box. And we're gonna pair remote accessory, hit the OK button, and it's gonna look for it and search for it. There you go, the iPad's thing, it's the very first one on mine. So I'm gonna hit the OK button, it's pairing. And then we give it a little bit more time. And it should ask for the Bluetooth pair request. It's highlighted, I'm gonna hit pair, and it's connected, and now our Bluetooth remote is paired to our TV. So I'm gonna hit the house button on the remote, and as you can see, I have the cursor now on the TV with my remote. So this is now paired with our TV. So let's go on to the next step. Okay, I know you're probably thinking this is quite a bit, and it is, but you can do it. You just don't know how many times I've redone this video to try to get it right for you. So, but here we go. Just hang with me, okay? So on your home screen, on the home box, let's scroll down till we get to your apps. And then we're going to scroll over to the right. I know this is a lot, but just bear with me. You're going to get it together. And then we're going to click on the downloader. Select the downloader. And you're going to see this pop up. We're going to hit the OK button, select it. And now we're on this page. So we want to scroll up one time. And you're going to see a yellow cursor flashing in that box there. And we're going to hit the select button for the keyboard. And we're going to type in this A, P, K, P, U, R, E. So we're going to type in this APK, P-U-R-E. And then we're going to just go ahead and hit the back button on our remote. And then we're going to scroll down to highlight the go. Okay, and then we can hit the select button. And it should take us to the web page for the APK Pure, which is what we want right here. So we're going to scroll down to it. It may jump around on you, so just make sure you get this one here, okay? We want this one. See, like it jumped it jumped off of my page because I waited too long, but just go ahead and scroll down and then, you know, click somewhere within the green and the blue and then click on it. And then after you click on it, you're going to come to this page and we're going to scroll over to this magnifying glass over here on the right hand side. Click on that magnifying glass, click on it. You're going to see an ad pop up, possibly. Just hit the back button on your remote. Click on the magnifying glass one more time. And now we can scroll over to here, and then select it for the keyboard. And we're going to type in cloud, C-L-O-U-D-E for Cloud Edge. And we should see Cloud Edge. This is our app for our cameras, okay? So once we see that, let's hit the back button on our remote to get rid of our keyboard. Now we can move our cursor over here to the download and click on the download. And now we got some more steps to do. Of course we do. So now we're going to scroll this red cursor down, scroll it down till we see fast download with APK Pure, okay? And then we're going to click on the green one. We're going to click on that and it should start downloading the file, okay? And after it downloads the file, it's going to say, do you want to install this app? We're going to scroll over to the left and say install. So it's going to install the app. And then once it gets finished installing, we're going to just hit done. Ooh, it's a lot. And now that the app is installed, we're going to go ahead and hit done. So now we install the app. Let's hit the house button for now. And then we're going to go to our settings and give that app permission to install stuff. Now that we're back on our home page, let's hit the settings button on our remote. Then we're going to hit the white select button and we're going to go down to apps. Click on apps and then we're going to go to see all apps. And then we're going to click on APK Pure. And then we're going to scroll down to where it shows permission. Click on permissions. And then we're going to scroll down to files. And we're going to click on files. And we're going to click allow. So now we allow the files. We're going to hit the back button. We're going to hit the back button. And then we're going to hit the back button one more time. And then we're going to click on APK Pure and scroll back up to open. So we're going to click on open. And now it has the Cloud Edge down here, and it should start downloading that Cloud Edge, okay? So we'll let it download. We'll see how that works. Okay, it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna say, you're gonna get this pop up here after it finished downloading. And then we're gonna hit allow to turn this on, okay? Now that we've hit the allow on that, it should give us the option to download that app again. I'm going to hit the back button, and we're going to come back to this, and it's installing still, okay? So now it's installing the Cloud Edge. Okay, it's going to take a minute or so, but you should see this pop up after it finishes installing. Click install, and hopefully it installs it, okay? Ooh, this is taking a minute. Okay, the Cloud Edge is successfully installed. Yay, we finally did it. So now that that's installed, we don't have to open it right now. Let's see where we need to find it to use it later on. So let's just go ahead and hit our house button and see if we have the Cloud Edge on our apps. Let's scroll over and over and over. And I don't see the Cloud Edge here, so let's hit the settings button and then hit the select button. Select. Okay, what's going on? Okay, and then we're gonna come down to apps. My system is acting crazy. So let me go to see all apps. We should see the Cloud Edge apps within here. See all apps, and there we go. So I guess it may not show up on the main page. I might have to figure out how we can get this on the main page. But here it is, the Cloud Edge. So now that we have this app on our device, we can now scroll over and open it. And it's going to open up like this. It's going to open up like you're on a, and it's going to ask for your account and your password. Now, this is where the keyboard comes. There's your account and your password. This is where this comes in play, okay? So we need to turn this on. Okay. Turn that on. Let me see. Okay. Okay, and you may have to touch a button to activate it. And then you just click on account, put in your account password. Like, you could try to type it in with the keyboard, but I wouldn't recommend it because the keyboard, for some reason, when you go down to the here to change it, it just jumps down to the password. So use your remote to type in your username, and then once you type in your username, go over here, click on that, and then put in your password, and then hit the check button, and you should be logged in to your cameras. I told you we finally get here, but it took a minute, so go ahead and put in your account and your password. Like I said, this is good for, this keyboard is good for putting your mouse up there. So now you can type, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and type in my stuff and put it back in, okay? Once you put in your username and password, you're gonna come to this page, use this right here and scroll down, hit allow. And now you can go through here and go through all these little things. You may want to do this with your keyboard at this point with the touchpad. You want to use this and tap on it for next. Scroll down, tap on it. I'm trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time. But as you can see, yeah, you just move this around till it gets all that stuff off of it. And then you can click on where your camera's at, and then you might get this go ahead and choose ignore, and it's going to give you some more stuff you might have to, showing you what to do, but I don't need all this, and I'm just tapping all this. So now we're in real time and we're back on our camera. I could click here to see the full camera and everything, and like everything that I showed you in the beginning. So there you go. That's how you can get your cameras on your TV. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.